Hi, I'm Josh Ellsworth with Stahls, and you're watching video number 10 of a series that we have called 21 Looks. The idea behind these videos, which we're publishing every day throughout the month of January, is that you can steal these looks in order to market the completed garments to your customer. With a heat press, you can print these looks very easily, and we've been showing you how. As we enter into the market of safety, we have to take notice of an industry that grew rapidly in 2020, and that's food delivery. Whether it's grocery or restaurant takeout, there's a ton of opportunity in food delivery service. Before we get to the vest that we'll show you in the next video, I want to start with the base garment that pairs well with a vest. And so come in close and let's take a look at a CAD Prints full color logo and show you how you can do branding for a grocery store. The product we're looking at here is called a CAD print, and the particular material that the CAD print is made from is called Express Print. Now, I don't want you to get confused. This is just a full color logo. So whenever you start to get jobs and there's a logo that has maybe a gradient or an ombre effect, or has just a lot of colors in the design, it doesn't make sense to layer it with heat transfer vinyl when you can get it all pre-printed and ready to apply on this CAD print full color logo. So I have this, and you upload your artwork on Stahls.com. We print the design for you and send it to you just like this. And all you have to do then is position it into place and heat press. So we're doing this for Bronson's grocery store, but I'm going to start by laying this out on the table. And let me tell you the reason why. We're decorating a really nice Port Authority button-up shirt, a placket, and I don't want to risk placing this left chest logo on crooked or not in the right location, because when I get over to the heat press, you'll see that I'm going to zone in on this print area to get rid of the buttons to make sure it's nice and flat. So what I like to do is I'll lay my shirt out first, and left chest placement, typically you want to pinch top shoulder right on this seam where it meets the collar and do a vertical line down. Okay, typically that runs down about 6 or 7 inches, and then you are going to center the graphic on that vertical line. And so I'll position that into place and just kind of hold it there temporarily. You'll notice here we tend to work a little bit more towards the button side of the garment. We don't want it kind of sliding underneath the arm or getting lost in the sleeve. And I'm going to use a little piece of thermal tape here to kind of mark my spot. And so I'm just going to put it at the top of the logo, and I'll know that my logo gets placed right where that thermal tape is. I like to just kind of bend this to give myself a pull tab. When I get over to the heat press, that'll make it easy to remove. And now I have my perfect position. With that marked, let's head over to the heat press and preheat the garment. Now we're working here on our Hotronix AutoClam heat press in the 16 by 20 size. If you've been following along, you know I love this press for printing a variety of items, and that's because you can quickly and easily interchange this base platen. If I were to just load that button-up shirt onto that 16 by 20 platen, it'd be very difficult to get rid of the buttons, causing a pressure issue. So what I'll do is I'll grab one of my favorite platen sizes, which is a 6 by 10, drop it into place, lock the lever, and then I'll be able to bring my shirt over to the press and now split it open and thread it in such a way that the buttons hang off of the side. Now you want to make sure your heat press stays clean when you're dealing with, high-end white shirts here, so you're not getting any markings. But make sure your heat press is wiped down, because we are going to be splitting and loading it, and some of the garment's going to be hanging off into the back of the press. So this is in the right position. I'm ready to do a preheat. This is a heat-resistant tape, so I don't need to worry about preheating with that into place, but I do need to worry about my pressure. And so because I've changed the attachment, my pressure isn't reading at all, so I'm going to turn the knob clockwise to increase the pressure and then lock it down. Still on a 0 on my digital pressure display, so let's just give that a couple more turns. And now I'm getting an indication of a 1 on my pressure. I really would like this to be at a 2 or 3 pressure, because Express Print calls for a medium pressure. But because I'm pressing on a smaller surface area, I don't need to go too crazy with the pressure and over apply it. So with my tape marking there, I'm just going to position this into place. Again, you'll notice I had that tape in a straight line, so I'm just going to take a look at this, make sure I have it positioned appropriately. Go ahead and grab that pull tab on the tape that I've put into place, remove it. It leaves no mark at all on the garment. And then I'm going to cover my design with a cover sheet and complete the recommended application. For this CAD Prints Express Print Transfer, it's 300 degrees and it's 15 seconds. So I lock it down, the machine will count down from 15 seconds and automatically open when the time has expired. Express print is a warm peel, so I basically pause and peel, just grab the corner, remove it from the shirt, and I have a completed result. Let's take an up-close look over at the table. End result is a super soft, nice multicolor logo that's completed in a single 15-second application. Certainly a product that anybody would be happy to wear on this high-end button-up shirt. So pretty straightforward and simple. The next step for you in this journey is to click the link in the description and be able to download the guide that shows all 21 looks. You'll also be able to download photo assets specifically for this shirt that you can show on your social media or on your website to let potential clients and businesses in your neighborhood know that you can do full color logos onto high-end apparel.